Hello to our community group leaders. This is the Teaching Series Extra for November 5th, 2017. Hard to believe that we're getting toward the end of this year. I'm shooting this Teaching Series Extra in my home study, and I've tried to tweak the lighting just a little bit. It's a little bit funny the way the morning light's coming through my windows right now. In fact, it looks like I have a halo right here. So anyway, we are continuing the teaching series on the Quartet of the Vulnerable. And last week we looked at Micah 6 and Zechariah 7, and it seems that God is concerned that we be about social justice. It seems that God is concerned about four very vulnerable groups of people. It's the orphan, those who are without parental guidance in their life, the widow, those who may be elderly, and those who've lost their spouse, who are alone. God is concerned for the immigrant or the stranger in the land. We might even say the refugee. And God is concerned for the poor. So if there's one idea I want to drive home about poverty this week, and we're going to look at two verses from Proverbs 14 and Proverbs 19, how do we deal with poverty in a wise way? If there's one point I want to drive home, it is this: that we need to move from thinking about doing things for the poor to doing things with the poor. Not just doing things for them to help them out, but to do things with them. That as we address the crisis of poverty, that we don't enable poverty to become a chronic issue in that person's life. So how do we do things not just for the poor, but with the poor? Not just providing for them, but partnering with them. So one of the ideas that we're going to begin to discuss on Sunday morning is what's called the care portal through our DHS system. People can post needs that they have, and it's cleared through a social worker. Those people who are taking care of foster kids in the foster care system, and those parents that are trying to bring back together their biological family. What can we do to partner with them on such a venture? So we are doing this on a church-wide basis. We're dipping our toe into this water to make sure it works like we hope it will. I will say that even your community group can be involved in the care portal. Again, not just doing things for the poor, but doing things with them. And so Mike Hart and Marissa Carter on our staff, they are the two resident experts about the care portal. I would encourage you to contact them. We are also rethinking how we do our entire Christmas program with adopting a family, and I'll be talking about that on Sunday. Again, not just doing things for the poor, but doing things with the poor. As an extra illustration for your community group, I would invite you to go on YouTube and just type in lonely homeless man, and there'll be several videos that pop up. But when I did the search, the first one that popped up was a gentleman walking down the street, gave a homeless man some money, and instead of money, that homeless man just wanted time. Now, on my more skeptical side, I wonder if this was kind of set up a little bit, but regardless, it's a great illustration that transformation does not require it does require other resources, but the greatest resource that is required is that of time. Transformation takes time. It takes relationship. So you can use that as an illustration of not just doing things for the poor, but doing things with the poor. And let's remember that it's not an us and them mentality. It's not just the poor people are out there and we're the wealthy people in the church. The poor are among us in our church, in our community. And it is that relationship and that taking time with each other that transformation truly happens. May the Lord continue to bless you and your community group. I'm proud to serve alongside you, and see you soon.